Just some powerful lyrics. I love how violent that is. Hello and welcome back to 5 weekly favorites in 5 minutes, where I share fun and inspiring and uplifting things, hoping to spark meaningful conversation with you. So if you are inspired or uplifted by this, please comment down below. If you didn't already know, I am a Christian, and so sometimes the music I jam out to tends to be worship music, and lately I have been loving Bryan and Katie Torwalt. I think they're the cutest couple, but they also make incredible music, and so here's the song. I just want that other part. Fear can go to hell, and shame can go there too. I know whose I am, but I belong to you. Just some powerful lyrics. I love how violent that is. Fear can go to hell. So you may have already noticed that I cannot stop wearing this sweater. I've mentioned it before. This is from Made the Label, and they are all about organic cottons and low impact dyes. Their shop is in LA and their factories are in LA, and so I think they're a really cool, sustainable and ethical brand, and I will be buying more from them very soon. So I'm still reading The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Bleep, and this is the quote I want to share with you this week. The inundation of the exceptional makes people feel worse about themselves, makes them feel that they need to be more extreme, more radical, and more self-assured to get noticed or even matter. And so I thought this quote was really interesting because a lot of people, I mean, probably everybody, is told by their parents growing up, you can be anything you want to be, you can be anything you want to be. And mathematically, that really doesn't make sense, because if we could all be exceptional, then really nobody would be exceptional. But what I really do believe is that everybody has natural giftings given to them by God, natural talents, and if we use those things that are special to us, we really can make exceptional things in this world and make a really great impact on the people around us and society at large if you have that much influence. But I just thought that was really interesting that not everybody is going to be exceptional at every single thing, and that's okay. And so it can sound really negative, but if you think about it, we are all exceptional at something, and we just need to foster those gifts. So on that note, I saw this thing go around Instagram recently, and it was kind of titled "To the Person." And in it, they talk about, to the person who uses metal straws to save fish but isn't a vegan, thank you. And so they have this long list of things that they're thanking people for the part that they are doing. And I just thought that was so nice, because people can get really vicious about, not being vegan, or not trying to go plastic free, or not shopping at ethical clothing brands. But I really do believe that we all have some sort of injustice that we are passionate about. And if we are all doing our part in that one thing, we are all trying to make the world a better place. And so I just thought that was so beautiful that this person wrote that and shared this, and it was just so nice to see. So usually I talk about podcasts, but there's a Brené Brown special on Netflix called The Call to Courage, and it's kind of like a podcast, and I really wanted to share about it today because she talks about how you cannot have courage without vulnerability. And there's no way to achieve great success without knowing that there is a possibility of failure. And to attempt something means you have to be vulnerable, because you have to take a risk and know that you may not succeed. And so I really needed to hear that and listen to that special this week, because I feel like I am taking a risk being on YouTube. I'm putting myself out there, and there's strangers watching me, and I'm sharing a lot of personal things, especially through this series. But with great risk comes great reward. And so if you have something coming up in your life that seems risky, I just highly encourage you to listen to that special, because that takes a lot of courage and a lot of vulnerability, and it's so worth it. Thank you guys again for joining me on my 5 weekly favorites in 5 minutes. I hope you are being inspired and uplifted and continuing to find ways to create meaningful conversation in your lives, and even maybe with the strangers down below. Be sure to subscribe, hit that notification so that we can meet here again next week.